First Lutheran family and confirmation students, I hope you are well. If you can make it to the in-person gathering, I'd love to see you. It's this upcoming Sunday after service and well before the next football game, which isn't till 2, so you'll have plenty of time to eat with us and then get ready for the game if you want to. So hope to see you there. We finished up Luther's explanation to the Creed last time, and today we're moving on to the Lord's Prayer, the first petition. If you don't know the Lord's Prayer by heart, that would be something good to do. Memorize the Lord's Prayer. You can memorize it in either the old style language that we use in church or in the new style language. Either one is fine, but knowing the Lord's Prayer by heart is a good thing to do. And it begins, Our Father who art in heaven, or that's the old language, or Our Father in heaven. And Luther's explanation to this says, with these words, God wants to entice us so that we come to believe He is truly our Father and we are truly His children, in order that we may ask Him boldly and with complete confidence, just as loving children ask their loving Father. The first question that might pop to your mind is, why does Jesus in the Lord's Prayer teach us to speak of God as Father and not Mother? Why is the gender of God male in this prayer? Well, first off, it's not the gender that makes a difference, but what does make a difference is the personal nature, the personal relationship that Jesus is teaching. Jesus could have just as easily said God our Mother, and it would have gotten the same point across, that we're not to think of God as some distant force, some completely ununderstandable being, but rather as someone who's as close to us as our parents. Someone we think of personally, like we think of our father or our mother. God wishes to be known this way, which is why Jesus teaches us to pray in this fashion. Prayer as Jesus teaches it is very personal. It's like you're talking to someone you know and love, someone that cares for you. That's what prayer is and should be. It's not some magic formula that if you say it right, something automatically happens. But it's a holy conversation with God, who is our loving Father. Sometimes churches will add in female language for God to continue to make the point that Jesus isn't insisting on the maleness of God for some arbitrary reason. What Jesus is insisting on, and here is that this is once again the important point, is that God is personal for us. God is a holy person, and not just some unpersonal, impersonal force in our lives. We're to think of God as close as family members. So the very first article we speak to God, who is our Father who art in heaven. And heaven, of course, being that place where God dwells, where we all hope to end up one day with all our loved ones. One other thing I'll quickly point out is we don't use the word entice very often. With these words, God wants to entice us so that we come to believe He is truly our Father. That just means that it's what God wishes. God wishes to stir it up in us the knowledge, give us the knowledge, stir up in us the feeling that we are in close relationship with God. If God didn't wish to be in close relationship with us, then we certainly wouldn't be speaking to Him as a beloved parent. And so all those things are suggested by that first article. All right, we look forward to seeing you on Sunday. God bless you, and see you soon.